bon susia ni nyankopon ko a onfa unsia manuo misa sarisi de yo nyame mfa unsia jojo asari bedi akonsi nyame ne wonko wate onfa untu ne kukum manuo owusu buachi se de yo nyame mfa unsia jojo sipasi ani nyankopon ko alaji nan tata se de yo unuanu nyina se ni nyame nko nyame mfa unsia jojo Wafa fi akuya jamfu ase ata baye bi amanu yani fasi wa ma modada wate nyame mfa wonsi ajojo wo yiraju ama wonanti yo wase eni onyame nko nyame mfa wonsi ajojo ata onfa nto ne kukumu
ata woni on display.
Don't rather forte ata woni wo hiani ya mukomu
showing respect for the ministry. We know that in our tradition when you bend over, it means you are showing some level of respect. In the manner in which they came, they have stood by the casket, and the leader who is carrying the mat with the danger or scarlet in the middle is chanting to sing something, and everybody is watching on with everything they are carrying, and this does have a meaning. They are responding to her chants, and so tradition can never depart from us as Africans, as Ghanaians.
What's your thoughts for that? Are you also talking food?
No.
The tradition of the people of Adafo on display here. This is the first time I'm really witnessing a funeral rites of anyone from that side, and so we're learning diverse traditions, different meanings. Why she would carry an earthen Yeboah with fire or smoke coming out of it to file past statue clearly has its own meaning. And I'm sure they are not doing this because it's just statue. It is something that is with them, and so family, nation, friends, and everybody do understand that it has to be done. A part of us that can never go away is our rich culture, and is on display in the solemn moment, and so we get to witness it as we continue to pay our last respect to our brother, our friend, father. Many that are going through the system at Cheetah FC, so when he comes around, he still sits with them, makes them understand that I have gone through this process and I made it, and so if you also listen, you can equally go through. So he's been a light to a lot of people, but unfortunately, as God will have it, he wants his son with him after 31 years. We would have wished that maybe he could have clocked the 70 mark that Bible tells us that is blessing to live 70, but unfortunately, he who directs our paths and knows best wants his servant, wants his son now. And the soothing thing is how he believed in God and tried to walk in his path and tried to do his best to appear as a good Christian.
Many Christian are true stories in today's daily graphic. A special supplement is there. On page 45, we are being told about the untold story of players' difficult journey to Europe from Fete Feyenoord's high demands breakthrough move to FC Porto.
Things to be done very well and right. He wanted things to be done. He wanted things speeded up.
Gloria, just gone past was our very own Kwabena Yeboah, and the sigh on his face,
That's right.
that is May on his face, that disbelief on his face, might be alluding to the fact that Christian Atsu'S remains is not something he would want to see. You can see that he's gutted, and he was in the company of Qatar, the Greater Accra football president. And
It's one thing to talk about something, and it's another to witness it. When we sit in the studio, we talk about we're here with friends, they ask questions. Even kids were asking questions. Kids did not even understand why a person should die at this age. Beholding it now.
We would like to respectfully invite representatives of each media house here to please join us here for a briefing session. Representatives of each media house here, join us here for a brief session. A representative each. Please join us here for a briefing session. Thank you.
He was so skillful. Some compared him to a our very own Carl, the truth.
Major photographers, please join us here for a briefing session.
He was one of those that came closest to Abedipele's skill, and if Abedipele himself said Atsu was very, very skillful and, you know, was dazzled by his skill, then indeed we have lost a son indeed.
Atsu was really gifted. A lot of stories goes into the first time he got to play from Chisa. People really they didn't know him like that. I think it was a old players came down. He had their friendlies at their passport stadium.
And he played Monday Stars
yeah. So he got the opportunity to play with them. I think that was when the monitoring of Atsu started. And of course, but for injuries, Atsu's skills and talent was one that you would always want to watch over and over and over and over and over again. And so unfortunately injuries hampered him, and some have said that to move to Chelsea really didn't allow for progression in his career, because it was around that time that there was a lot of players being shipped out of Chelsea to other, and then that was when the journeys began. Quite a journey, but that didn't take the talent away from him. So of course Christian Atsu'S talent is not something that we cannot talk about. Very exceptional. If you are liking to Abedi, then clearly you should be a gem, because Abedipele is a class in his own stride. And so if him close, then surely we are really going to miss a great talent of our time. And so we'll get to hear a lot more. So the military also taking their moment. Some of them are taking their moment to also far past Christian Atsu. I thought I saw it all during the 1 week, but it's a different verve here at the forecourt. It's sad, Gloria, sad moment, and the looks on the face of family, friends, people that even wanted to just pass by tells it all. Like we are going to miss a great person, whether you knew him or not. is you know, the thing is, in this part of our world, it's very difficult to see a lot of these footballers give their all. It's very difficult to see it. Of course, I would want to splash it on their houses, their cars, their family, and all of that. But this is a person that extended it to people who not even sleep and wake up and have thoughts of him, to even know him. Extended to people outside the shores of Ghana. a Nigerian comedian saying after he lost his dad, he thought that was all, but actually just slid into his DM and said, I am going to take care of you to the end. He also took advantage and went to school up to the highest level he would want to. So this transcends beyond football. It's just a person that understood humanity. And so that is the reason why we are here. And a lot of people are talking about him, because typically of the footballers that we have known, they do help people. We are not saying they are mean or anything. They do help people, but this one is just one of a kind. It's just mind blowing, and so we are really dazzled with all that is happening. Here, reality is really hitting this morning. For a moment, sometimes you would want to pretend or sleep and wake up and want to hear something else.
Thank you.
But the moment the casket was strobbed here, the Ghana flag taking off, and the minute they called for people to start filing past, you know that yes, this is indeed the last moment we are all going to have with Christian Atsu'S far and near, family or not. This is a very difficult moment to comprehend, but we'll continue to console ourselves in the fact that this is a life worth emulating or well lived. And so we are all here to continue to pay our last respect to Christian Atsu'S.
Yes, indeed, you're still watching.
At 8 o'clock, we begin the first set of tributes.
All right. And so we continue with
the
our
Paintsil
coverage.
at Madia, please get yourselves ready. I shall invite you at 8 o'clock.
Final funeral rites of the late Christian Atsu. We are here at the forecourt of the State House. So we're going to have another group give us a song. We've seen the military band, we've seen the police band, and this is yet another group. And viewers on your screen, some army officers file them past. File them past. Christian Atsu'S.